Hey guys, it's Jen. Are we? I'm not sure who all is going to hop on here. I'm going to take you guys with me over to the beach. And thanks, baby. There may not end up being anybody on here. So, you want to say hi? There's nobody on here right now. There may not end up being anybody on here. See? Oh, Celine Bean is here.
There's 6 people watching.
I know. This is my baby boy, Matthew. I'm stuck in the up and down orientation because one of the kids was borrowing my phone and the orientation is locked. So that's just the way we're going to be. Show them how cool, Maddie. Let me show you guys. Wonder if I can turn this around. Oh yeah, I can. This is our Dutch door, which I'm slightly obsessed with. Open the door, Maddie. Now close the bottom part. Is that the coolest thing ever? I'm obsessed with Dutch doors on houses. So I'm not going to show you guys the street name, but this is just our little beach cottage. And it is actually, here, I'll show you guys inside. It is actually very little and kind of messy, as a beach house should be, right? But Scotty gave me flowers. Thanks, Lisa. Thank you so much. Hey, Kathy. Scotty gave me flowers. We've got a little catch-all by the door. We've got New Girl going on the TV. I have my wine. This little house was built in the 30s. So check that out. I am having a great birthday. You guys, the service in this beach house is not the best in the world. So if we cut out, that is why. I'm going to go back and get my wine. So yeah, the beach is literally, here's the birthday wine. Oh, thank you, Jenny. I'm telling you, I really do feel like I'm living the dream. I feel like this is the little patio area where I'm coming to you guys from. Let me show you guys so you can see. So it's, that's lovely, but you know, we're living here right now. So this is all enclosed. So you have like a little private courtyard. Hey, Liz. And then, so you've got some privacy. If you guys have ever been to any big beach community, right? This is kind of the way that it rolls, where everybody is jammed in together and you can hear everything that everybody is doing. And, you know, that's okay. Okay, can you guys see me now? I knew this was going to happen. I'm going to probably have to sit on the front porch because the comment, if you guys can see me again, I'm back, I know. So that's the fun thing about Newport Beach. There's lots of fun things about Newport Beach, but one of them is the cellular network is not as great as one might like, and the Wi-Fi on this beach house is definitely not what you would like. So I kind of have it on just on the cellular network, and for some reason in that little courtyard I showed you, it just doesn't work really well. So, oh good, I'm so glad. So yeah, we'll just sit here and chat on the front porch of my beach house. So just so you guys know, the house next door is for sale. It's 2 units, upstairs and a downstairs. The downstairs unit is 1.2 million and the upstairs unit is 1.6 million. So I think what we should do, hey Gina, thank you so much. I think we should buy both units and then we'll start a little business. And we only need maybe 300 of us to go in together. I mean, we can pull that off, right? I think it's a fabulous idea. So I would love to answer any questions that you guys, hey Sean Patrick, thanks for being here. Any questions you guys might have about VidCon or Disneyland or Newport Beach. I know before I left, several of you have asked about if Newport Beach is a really great place to go if you're, you know, doing a family vacation in Disneyland, and it 100% is. I love it here. It's such a family-friendly beach. Tons of rentals all around here that aren't ridiculously expensive. And do you know why I love, what should I do tomorrow at Disneyland? Ooh, Lisa, I have thoughts for you. What I was started to say was what I love about renting a beach house is it's so much more comfortable at the beach than just having, you know, one room. So Newport Beach is just about 30 minutes from Disneyland. So what you should do tomorrow at Disneyland, Lisa, is, now, Lisa, question. Do you have a park hopper, or are you just doing Disneyland, or are you just doing California Adventure? Because that's going to affect my decision. Haunted Mansion festivities in August. No, but I know they do. They did mention the anniversary of Haunted Mansion, and I know that they'll do the overlay, so that's always really fun. Park hopper. Okay. So here's what I would do. I would start in California Adventure because it's usually very, very quiet first thing in the morning. I would bang out Radiation Springs. I kept calling it that as a joke, and then I just called that with you guys on purpose. Sorry about that. Radiator Springs Racers. The shelling's okay. It's not been great. And yeah, it's not radiation. I would start over there, bang out that, bang out Guardians of the Galaxy, do the Incredicoaster, which is amazing. Oh my gosh, the Incredicoaster, I cannot even tell you. And no, Megan, those of you that were on Twitter, I can't even talk about it. If you're not following me on Twitter, it won't make any sense. Kelly, the Chernobyl theme park, kinda. No, but the overlay of the Incredibles on the what used to be California Scream, and thank you, Linda, is so incredibly done. Incredibly done. It's the Incredibles, and it's incredibly done. I didn't think it would be that big of a deal, but it's a huge deal. It really changes the way that ride feels. And we got off, and Will was like, "Is it longer?" So yeah, I would start over there, do your first couple hours over there, and then I would move over to Disneyland. What I did find was Galaxy's Edge. All 3 times I ended up being there. Hey, Dawn, thank you so much. Was very uncrowded, like around 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I think it's probably busy in the morning. I don't know. I was never over there in the morning. Hey, Lauren, thank you so much. So yeah, I highly recommend Newport Beach if you're doing kind of a combined Disneyland, Southern California trip. The Residence Inn where we stayed in Disneyland was great. I'm going to do a whole hotel tour for you guys. So obviously, if you can swing it, I would always recommend doing the Disneyland Hotel or the Grand California. And thank you, Amanda. But that's a lot of money. So I mean, and we're talking a lot of money. Oh my gosh, Lisa, Seal Beach is like, that's like my dream place to live. We just absolutely love it there. I put into Zillow once to try to find if we could afford to live there. And you know, when nothing pops up under $1 million, you know it's unlikely. But I love it over there. Seal Beach is amazing. Long Beach Aquarium is another place I would highly recommend. We're not going to make it over there this trip, but we love the Long Beach Aquarium. It's just fantastic. The best aquarium around here is, well, and it's not even around here, is up in Northern California in Monterey, but the Long Beach Aquarium is really, really great. So yeah, Scott and Will have gone to get Will's iPhone fixed. So that's kind of a boring, regular kind of errand you have to do. But tonight we are headed to Laguna Beach for the Festival of the Masters. So we're going to get there around 7. We're going to grab some dinner. They have a lot of kind of, the guy on the phone said they have a lot of food offerings up there. And then if you've never heard of the Pageant of the Masters, thank you, Luz, very much. They do, it's kind of hard to explain. They made fun of it once on Gilmore Girls. They kind of reenact pieces of art with human actors. And tonight's theme is the time machine. So I'm really excited about it. I think it's going to be fun. Scott and I went years ago, really loved it. Thank you so much, Audrey. Guys, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you're watching and sharing with me. Yeah, so does anybody have any Disneyland questions or beach questions or organization questions? It's One Box Wednesday, or any of my One Box Wednesdays on here. For those of you that don't know, I'm going to do a whole thing about One Box Wednesday, probably coming up in a couple of weeks. And Jenny, I did remember that they referenced it in Arrested Development. It has been oft, what's the word, mocked. Pageant of the Masters. We actually really like it. Thank you, Angie. Appreciate the happy birthday. We think it's super fun. And I don't know what the boys are going to think. Oh, there comes that sun. I'm going to walk you guys down to the beach, and hopefully I can keep, let me tell Maddie that I'm going to go down to the beach. Hey, Maddie, yeah. I'm going to walk them down to the beach. Do you want to come?
Not really.
Okay. So this will kind of show you guys how close we are. Actually, you know what? I kind of don't mind that this orientation is stuck this way because the way I'm holding the tripod, I think it's more comfortable this way. So we'll just stick with it. Besides the churro, what is your other favorite Disneyland snack? Well, I only really ate churros, so I'm trying to think what else, if anything. Okay, I'm getting out on a busy street, so if I don't talk for a minute, it's because I'm trying not to get killed. So the beach is literally right there, but there's not a crosswalk where our beach house is, so I'm walking you guys down. So yeah, I'm trying to think what other snack I like, because the Mickey bars are the same, the popcorn is the same, and I only ate churros. Yeah, the beignets and the non-alcoholic mint julep, which they don't sell alcohol still at Disneyland Park, I don't think, or maybe they do. I don't know if they have an alcoholic mint julep or not, but I'm going to the crosswalk so that I don't get killed. Somebody asked a Galaxy's Edge question. I've never done this. Sometimes I watch Theme Park 360 and they always walk people places while they're doing their live stream. And I'm always like, how do you do this? Oh, Alyssa, yes, they do have, and I did not go to the cantina, but I did hear really, really good things about it. And we will definitely be going to the cantina when we go in September, because I think I've told you guys I'm doing a VIP tour with a friend then. So that will be really fun and we'll be able to do that. But this area of Newport Beach where we're at is really just, I'm gonna walk to the other side of the street because I feel like I'm being obnoxious. I'm like the worst vlogger. It's interesting, you guys, and I almost wonder if it's because of California privacy laws, but I didn't see hardly any vloggers in Disneyland. And actually, come to think of it, I don't think I saw any. Whereas in Florida, we see vloggers all the time. That's kind of a normal thing. But at Disneyland, I was the only one. So it made me, I'm always a little self-conscious about vlogging anyway, but it made me even more self-conscious than usual. So having my glasses on is gonna get on my nerves, I can tell. I just cleaned the beach house up a little bit before I got on here with you guys. This beach house, I am loving it. I think it is all of 600 square feet and 4 people living in 600 square feet, although it is a house, but it's really interesting. So thank you, Margie. I'm so glad you're on here. That Galaxy's Edge, was it warm? No, Galaxy's Edge was, okay, I feel like I'm answering 3 questions at the same time. Galaxy's Edge was not crowded at all, like not even a little bit. In fact, the other parts of Disneyland were more crowded. And is it warm here today? No. In fact, this morning we were all freezing on the beach and now it's maybe 72 and breezy. So I'm gonna show you guys. Hold on. Okay, so that's as far as we walked. And here we are. There's the beach. So right in front of me, this is the boardwalk where I did all of my running, and that goes up and down, and there's all kinds of people riding their bikes and doing their stuff. Lots of bike rentals. If you go down that way, there is the Newport Pier. And then if you go down one more pier, that's where Ruby Tuesdays is. And we'll walk down this way a little bit because it's a little less congested. But, okay, now I can put my glasses back on. I couldn't really see where I was walking. Yeah, so we're gonna walk along, and that was one of our homeless friends, transients, which is not a huge issue here, but it definitely exists. And I think if you guys follow me on Twitter, I really have a huge desire to help with that situation here. It's difficult for a lot of different reasons, but California has passed a lot of laws. I was talking to Allison WDW girl about it to really protect the transient population here. So I love that about it here. And yeah, so that's where we're at with that. But if you guys heard that, it was one of our friends. But he did say it was a lovely young lady, so that's not a bad thing. Yes, I definitely feel like I could have been a mermaid, but maybe more like a Selkie, right? If you guys have ever watched The Secret of Rowan Innes, and they talk about the whole Selkie thing, which are people that, women that used to be seals, and then they leave the ocean to go and be humans, and they never can get over it, and they always want to go back into the sea. So that's kind of how I feel. Always want to go back into the sea. And you know, the best part about being so close to the beach when you're on vacation is that you can do all of the things that you normally, if you just come for the day, which is what I did as a kid, you got to pack everything up, and it's this whole ordeal. So anyway, I will walk you guys down to the actual beach so you can see how close we are. I'm trying to figure out where I want to take you. I'll just take you right here. You may not be able to hear me once we actually get down to the ocean. Song of the sea, yeah. So here, I'll talk and we'll go. So yeah, so far the boys have done a lot of body surfing. I only did a little bit, although I do love to go body surfing. When I was a kid, that was like one of my favorite activities. And see all the surfboards set up. There's a surf school that goes on down here every morning. Yes, it is a great movie, Kathy. I love that movie. And watching the surf school, I got some footage of it that I'll show you guys, was just so amazing because all these little kids learning to surf for the first time, it was such a blast. So the waves are actually really good today, if you guys can see. And the beach has not been that crowded. When we got here, it was Sunday, and it was really, really crowded for the weekend, but now it's hardly crowded at all, so that's really nice. So yeah, so that's probably all I'm gonna do. I'll show you guys the beach a little bit more, and then I'm gonna head back and get cleaned up. And I just wanted to pop on and say thank you to all of you that have supported the new channel. It really means the world to me. And please tell your friends, Evelyn, that's awesome. Please tell your mom I said happy birthday. And I would love your suggestions in the comments below for what you guys want to see from the new channel. I have a whole notebook of things that I'm super excited about, but it's just fun to have you join me for my birthday. And I'll go this way. Hey, Chris, thank you. Let me go this way. And I'll just leave you guys here. I'm glad I could bring you along to show you. And make sure when you're done watching, if you didn't already give it a thumbs up, make sure you do that. And then I will be back next Wednesday with, I don't know what I'm going to talk about next Wednesday, but like I said, I have a notebook full of ideas, but I'm open to any non-Disney content that you guys have suggestions for me. Make sure you put those in the comments below. I had such a fun time chatting with you. Thanks for all the great birthday wishes. You guys are the best. Be good to each other. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.